From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weekend weather.
All right, you have to go, it seems and it feels like, all the way back to the Spanish Inquisition before we're talking about quiet weather over the weekend. But we have that this Saturday and Sunday. Partly cloudy skies for our weekend, so get out and enjoy the cooler air as well. Daytime highs only in the low to mid 80s today with partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Rain chances taking a back seat as we head forward here through the next few days. Here's our futurecast this morning. Partly cloudy skies after getting down to the mid 60s this morning, warming quickly through the 70s into the 80s by the afternoon. Staying partly cloudy or dry. A few folks may briefly squeeze up into the upper 80s over northwest Alabama. Most of us between 82 and 86 for daytime highs, falling back into the 70s this evening and then into the 60s overnight for morning lows. Several of us may be down into the lower 60s by daybreak on our Sunday morning, and more of the same as we head forward in through our Sunday. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy, getting back up into the mid 80s again. We do warm closer to the lower 90s as we head in through the first and middle part of next week. I think maybe a shower south of us on Monday. We're going to hold rain chances off the board for now for next week, but we'll be reevaluating that as we head through the weekend, as there may be a few spotty storms here and there through the middle of the week. And then toward the end of the weekend, there may be another thunderstorm complex set up, but too far out for details on that just yet. We'll be watching carefully. So comfortable weather, especially by late July standards this weekend. Highs in the mid 80s, a few folks as low as the lower 80s here and there. And then we warm back into the lower 90s as we head toward the middle of next week. We are watching the tropics very carefully. We still have tropical storm Don on the board in the North Atlantic. That's moving away. No threat to the United States, so we're not going to focus on that. Our focus is now on a developing disturbance in the Central Atlantic that is showing increasing signs. It's likely to become a tropical depression or a tropical storm over the next few days. National Hurricane Center now giving it a high risk of becoming a tropical depression over the next few days as it moves westward toward the Caribbean. After that, we'll have to see. It's too far out to try to guess whether it's going to be a United States threat or not. However, we'll be watching carefully in the days ahead. If it does develop like we think it might, the next name on the list will be Emily. We'll be watching carefully for you in the days ahead. Low to mid 80s for daytime highs over southern middle Tennessee today. Partly cloudy, if not mostly sunny. It'll be a beautiful day with lower humidity as well to get out there with your weekend plans. More of the same in northwest Alabama. A few folks might be a little warmer than this on your backyard thermometer. Partly cloudy skies and highs in the low to mid 80s for the most part. Look at Waterloo trying to sneak in at 79 to 80 degrees for a daytime high. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny here as well. Your next 7 days looks like this, and we're quiet for the next several days. We'll reevaluate over the weekend if we need to add late week rain chances, but for now we have it dry. Highs in the mid 80s over the weekend. Morning lows in the low to mid 60s, warming back toward the lower 90s as we head into next week. There's your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back with you here at midday with another check of your local weather right here on the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.